hobos.
Preparing to stream.
Except you missed the best part, Rachel. Dang it.
What? I
The
know
murder
that.
hobos chant.
No,
Eden
all
is
the
now
naughty
streaming live
stuff.
on YouTube.
I forgot to pick up my my miniature when I was over there, Trevor.
Oh, yeah, damn.
Ah.
I gave that to you.
That's fine. I can't paint anyway.
Well,
I guess I'd have to clean it up.
Yeah, it needs a little sanding and everything. So everybody's looking at my face turned sideways because I'm sharing the stream real quick.
It's fine.
There we go. All right, so let's see here. Recap last session, Ascension of Maelfael. You guys were investigating the first few rooms of the cellar at Iris Hill. You guys have pretty much, what am I thinking of? You've narrowed down the cause of all the goings on around Westmore, as you know, something's going down at Iris Hill. The Lord has disappeared. Some weird cult has taken over. The magistrate went missing. You found out that the keep where the magistrate normally, where the militia and the magistrate normally kind of kept the area safe, was overrun by ghouls, or not ghouls, but juju zombies. And now you are seeing what's going on at Iris Hill. And I think the last thing you guys did was climb up that well, fought some rats.
Yeah, remember I tried to intimidate the big one and said I let out a meow.
Right, yeah. You didn't do very well. And then you went to one more room where you fought a dude in the coffin.
Yeah, I was like, knock, knock, who's there?
Right, yeah. A resident druid troublemaker started that encounter off, right? And then you guys went back to town to rest, which
yes,
probably being a good place because you hadn't alerted, or apparently it didn't look like you had alerted anybody to your presence. So that was probably a wise move.
Enjoy.
All right. So
back in town.
You are back in town. So does anybody need to do anything, find anything, restock anything while they are in town?
There's a head in my bag. I am going to take it to the clergy and see if they know who it is.
All right. So you're taking that head to the clergy to see if they recognize it. Let me see if they would recognize it. Let's see, that was that room. Looking to see if it is anybody of note. That might
or if it's just a random monster.
Random head.
It does not appear to be anybody that they recognize.
Was that the guy in the coffin?
That was the guy in the coffin.
But they do recognize what it was.
Because I had noticed that there was that sigil that matched the magistrate, I believe.
Right, you had found the magistrate's seal.
Mm-hmm.
And sort of nice looking clothes in that cabinet. Yeah. Looking to see, they kind of know what he is. Well, not exactly. This is a relatively unique creature. They can confirm that it appears to have been an undead creature of some sort.
I mean, I kind of figured that since he bled like black ooze.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty.
And I mean, he would be undead because, he was buried and, moved. So that kind of gave it away too.
Right. Maybe he just thought coffins were comfortable. I mean,
Hey.
I hear they're comfortable.
People have weird fetishes, okay?
Yeah. That they do. So yeah, they're not entirely certain what you would call this thing, but it's definitely an undead creature, not something usual, not something they've come into contact or studied much of. In fact,
I will if he doesn't look like somebody that was important in town, I'll just leave them with the head.
okay, they would be very happy to study this thing further.
I would have brought the whole body had I known it been that important for y'all, but
that's
oops.
okay. If you guys manage to liberate Iris Hill, they may go up there and get the rest of him.
Cool.
So we weren't finished liberating that place? I thought we had finished
No.
all the rooms. Oh, my bad.
You got into the lower basement.
Okay.
Yeah, we win. It's fine.
Yeah, it's all over. Done.
No, I just meant for that mission particularly. I thought we had already.
No.
Okay.
No, we'd only been in like 2 actual rooms.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
the
we
barbarian
just
room.
got into that place basically.
Yeah.
I must be thinking of something else then.
Yeah.
You're thinking
garrison.
the barracks.
I'm thinking the
Or
barracks.
the
Yeah,
garrison.
that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Should have taken better notes. I did not.
Well, just a reminder, my notes on this place are
Head left with clergy, with priests.
let's see.
Is this like a created undead, like a necromancer could create, or is it like a
Good question.
aberration-ish type, like?
Let's see if that's something they could tell based on the head.
I know I'm reaching, but it just sprung into mind. So.
Well, while you're looking that up, these are my notes on the mansion at Iris Hill. The plants are dangerous. Everything is deadly. There's traps everywhere. Barbarian creatures. Hounds protect the grounds. And there are several nightmare creatures there.
Yeah, I remember this now. Okay.
It is Iris Hill is one main building. There are 4 smaller buildings surrounded by a hedge wall.
So we're looking at Australia.
I suppose.
A little bit.
Everything will kill you.
Everything will kill you.
Well, based on the lack of serious decay, it looks like this type of undead creature was probably either created from a recently slain person or sacrificed person. It was definitely not. It could have been created by a necromancer, but it's not like a skeleton or a zombie or a ghoul that was created from a long dead.
Right. It's like
it was recently created.
Okay, so it's relatively new. Is it like a complex? Like skeletons, zombies are relatively like, here's your opal or here's your
Well,
plug in.
Did it do anything unusual? Did it talk? Did it seem to have thoughts?
It was really angry about the yellow sign.
What do you mean? Like, how did it express that anger?
It attacked us.
Okay. Well,
what did it say? Was it like,
It's
have you found the yellow sign?
I wrote it down. Hold on.
okay, so it said something. That's important.
Have you found the yellow sign?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it seems to be a more complex undead since it can speak. Not a lot of your common undead like skeletons and zombies can speak. So it definitely had a mind. Not sure how complex that mind was. Did it say anything else?
No, it just kind of yelled that.
That was it.
That was
Okay,
it.
so
Yeah.
it repeated that. So it may
Yelled
have been
that, and then it screamed at us, and then it attacked.
okay. So it may have been looking for a response, which may have triggered some other sort of action, or it was semi-mindless. Maybe that's the only thing it could say.
Hmm.
It's hard to say, but it's definitely more complex than your base undead, since it
Okay.
could speak. Most undead can't speak.
What about the yellow sign? Is there any place in town where I can maybe, like a library, maybe look that up? Do we have any of these cultists left to question? The yellow guys? No, because you killed them all.
I didn't kill them all. A bunch
No,
of
those
them
were
ran
innocents
away.
that he killed, wasn't it? Those were innocent.
No, they were
No.
cultists from
Totally
the island.
innocent town people.
I was 100% correct about that.
Well, based on what you already know, because I know this campaign has already been going on for a while, and there's large gaps between sessions. You know that all the things having to do with the cultists and the color in general, yellow, are relatively new to the area. So there's not a good chance that even if the library is not likely to have any information on this. This is relatively current event type stuff going on. Like these cultists have not been in the area very long. Count Lawls has not been missing for, I mean, I think he's only been gone about like a month or two. So any news about these things are going to be more word of mouth than like written word, if that makes sense.
Would it be possible to see if, like, no, never mind. I say because the one church is Justice,
Mm-hmm.
the ones we interact with a lot. The other one is like of creatures,
The creator,
of like
yeah.
like the creator god.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And
let's
that's
think.
the one that's being built, right? That's the,
Who probably
Yeah, it's sort of being
hears?
refurbished. Yeah.
Who probably hears the most information in town? Like the bartender, the barkeep.
Well, the people who supply the booze, the sex, and the money. It's pretty much your information gatherers.
I say we ask around a little bit, gather a little bit more information.
Sure. What kind of information are you looking for specifically?
What's the yellow sign? Have you seen or heard the yellow sign?
No, we don't want to be saying that, I don't think.
Okay.
But I think we want
I'm the
to.
dumb barbarian, so
I know. I'm thinking that maybe we just want to have somebody point us in the direction of maybe one of these cultists.
Hmm.
I mean, I feel like it's probably something you guys should do without me.
Probably. Since you have an aversion to the color yellow.
No, just cultists wearing it. Concentrating intently on a stone that looks ancient next to an ocean.
Anybody, you guys would just be traveling along this field, and some dude looking at a rock wearing a yellow cloak and dead.
Dead.
It's a possibility.
People are like, "What's wrong with your friend? He doesn't like yellow."
Like yellow.
He doesn't like yellow
And,
and people talking to rocks, or people wearing yellow while talking to rocks.
Let's see. Does anybody have any information? Because you guys have pretty much garnered a lot of information early on about what happened to Laws, the people that moved in, the magistrate gone missing. Looking to see if there's any other bits and pieces of information.
I think we just fill the Justicars in on what things that we also found in the basement there in the tunnel.
Yeah, they might actually be a good source because I think they already had some of the information that you. Let me go back to here. Okay, here's where they're at.
I think they're gonna be the only ones in town that really know anything. Or maybe the
Possibly.
creator, or maybe the creation god temple may know something about it. I mean, those things are dead. But
I mean, have there been any more weird happenings in the town, like the tentacle lady?
Actually, no, she hasn't been seen recently.
it's because we've been fucking her shit up.
Yeah, I think that
Maybe we
So-
scared her.
the Justicars are. They definitely think that what you've been doing, at least when you started infiltrating the keep, there was a noticeable change in not only the atmosphere around the town, but no sightings. Like you guys have already taken care of the witch that people were seeing off the coast. So nobody's seeing that witch light anymore. Nobody has seen the tentacle lady since you guys came back from your third incursion into the keep. I think it's 3 times you went in there.
Yeah.
She believes so. Cesadia, she's sort of the leader, the head priestess at the Temple of Farandal. She thinks that you'll probably find quite a few clues as to what happened and what's going on at Iris Hill, beyond what you've already found there at Fort Halicourse. Trying to see if there's any other pertinent information about the cultists. They do know that there have been some people, at least there were, they're not anymore, I don't see them anymore, but there were people taking interest in one of the pillar stones, one of the ancient pillar stones that is found on the South Island. Strangely enough, after a large fight there, nobody seems to want to go to that pillar stone anymore.
I don't know why.
I know it's a mystery. It's a mystery why nobody goes there anymore. But as far as people in yellow or yellow sign, she has seen people walking around town, mostly in pairs or 3 or 4 people together wearing a lot of yellow. They seem to be very skittish. They haven't really shown themselves much over the last couple of days. And there has been no talk of anything called a yellow sign, so she's not really sure about that one.
I got an idea to paint a sign yellow and stand out with in the courtyard
yellow,
with it around my neck.
Sign.
So
you might get shanked. You might.
Yeah, actually, the dumb, brutish barbarian thinks he's really clever, is going to sneak off and try to find a board to paint yellow to make it look like a sign.
All right.
I mean, we still have the yellow robes, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I wonder whenever we go back if we should be wearing those. Maybe we blend in a little better, or at least maybe have them under our stuff. We take it off if we need to.
We don't need to blend into the town. These guys aren't even blending into the town.
No, I'm talking about whenever we go back to Iris Hill, when we go back to
the I see what you're so that they might not attack us so quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
I mean, I think that ship might have sailed, but that if we would have started with that, I think that would have been a really good idea, actually.
Well, he said it doesn't seem like they've been alerted to our presence. I mean, really, we killed some rats There was a guy in a coffin. I mean, he's dead now, but did anybody go to check on him?
I don't know.
Otherwise, it was just a storage room. And it looks like they put all the old stuff from the mansion down there, so they don't want it. It's not like they're coming down there to get any of that stuff. They might not know. Or they do.
Well, he said we were lucky that we didn't alert anyone to our presence at the beginning of
Right.
this. So it would go to say that we could probably get away with it for now before, on our second trip there. But we'd have to try it now before we go.
Yeah, because I have a feeling there won't be a third covert trip.
Yeah, no, we're gonna lose our opportunity to
feel
get
like-
covert.
I feel like maybe this one might be the last opportunity for
Yeah.
covertness.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so do you want to put them on underneath of our armor or over top of our armor? Say put over top and see how far we can get, maybe?
I don't know. Sounds like a plan. I'm down.
yeah. All right, over the top's reasonable.
Yeah.
Over the top. All right.
I don't want to put that stuff under my armor.
Mm-mm.
No, that would be
How do
silly.
we know they weren't white robes that were just peed on a lot and that's why they're yellow now?
Just because you pee on your stuff.
Doesn't mean we all do.
Says the druid.
Yeah, don't you mark your territory, Druid?
That's just my natural musk.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm. All right, so you are headed back to. Are you going back through the sewers?
Or if we're wearing the robes, should we go through the sewers or act like we belong?
Well, I don't think not going through the sewers is. I think like a frontal assault is probably
Bad.
bad either way.
Yeah.
If we go through the way we went in originally, we're already inside, and so it we just are there, right?
Yep.
And so I think that furthers our
Agenda.
Legitimacy.
legitimacy. Yeah, I was like, words are hard. Sorry.
Right.
And it's not the sewers; it's the aqueduct.
Right. The
It's
aqueduct.
true.
Yeah.
We keep calling it sewer though.
Nobody pees in the well. we
Well,
hope.
Except for me.
I pee in the pool.
Woo! All right. So you guys head back through. We've already been through most of it, so we're just going to get you back to the coffin room. Nothing has changed. You guys are able to climb the well just fine. You pass the same room where those creatures were that you killed.
Cthulhu monster things
yeah.
that got like 7 attacks.
And so you find yourself back in the coffin room, where you have that passageway on the south and the north. I think if you remember, so I think you did go to the north room. Let me look at that again. I think you actually may have gone to the north room.
Because the coffin room had 2 ways out. We went to a room that had a glyph. I almost blew myself up. And then we
That's
fought some
right.
barbarians.
You did fight the 2 barbarians in the room to the north. The room to the north was the ice room or the cold room.
Hmm.
So you fought the 2 barbarians there. So really you just have the passageway to the south. It opened up into that long sort of hallway type room with the double doors down on your right. And the other hallway that exited that room on the south. That's sort of where you guys checked out before you bolted.
There wasn't anything in the frozen room, right? There wasn't like a.
No, there was, I think, so there were the 2 barbarians. There was some various foodstuffs.
Yeah, it was like freezer or something.
Yeah, it's mainly like a cold cellar for vegetables and stuff. The one thing you weren't in that room to the south long enough to notice this. So you guys are sort of in the coffin room now, ready to make a decision on where to go.
And what are our options?
Did we really look at that room very closely, or did we
Which
just
room?
kind of like kill the barbarians and then we kind of like?
No, we searched it.
You searched
we?
it. Like I said, there was
Okay.
nothing really of value. Mostly just foodstuffs you would find in a cold room.
I just
with
couldn't
Did we
remember.
check the
I
coffin?
apologize.
Did we check the coffin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys already looted that room pretty well.
Okay.
We were pretty insistent about that one because there's there's got to be something in here.
Okay.
Like,
Right.
it's a storage room.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I guess like south then to darkness and beyond.
Okay. So again, like I said, that's a short hallway. It opens up into sort of a long room that runs right and left, perpendicular to your hallway. There's a passageway off the opposite side of the room that heads south, and then to your right, over to the west, there's a set of double doors. This room, this very long rectangular room, has it on the east wall. There's a tapestry, so to your left, that's been defaced with faithful representations of a symbol that you guys have seen before, painted in yellow and gold colors. There's a lamp sitting on the floor of the room between the two hallways, shining light under the other areas of the basement. Yeah, I think let me see if I can find a picture of that sign, because I think I've showed it to you before. But I believe you're on the right track. That the yellow sign is some sort of religious symbol for this cult. There it is. Let me see if I can get this close enough up to the camera that you guys can see it. Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's what's all over, painted all over, all very well done, painted all over this tapestry that's over on the east wall.
It's a funny looking sign.
Yeah.
Okay, so there were double doors where this sign was at, though?
No,
Near
opposite end of the hall.
Opposite end of the
Yep.
sign, okay.
Okay, so you come out of the doorway we're in.
Mm-hmm.
The double doors are to the right.
Mm-hmm. Tapestries to the left.
Tapestries to the left. Is it like on the facing wall or like?
It's on the
wall,
yeah, it's on the
like
wall
over
facing the double doors. So yeah.
Okay.
Look to your left, that big wall there, big tapestry.
And what was the tapestry originally?
You know what? I'm not sure it says. Well, let's.
You said it was like a portrait of someone that they had
It's
defaced.
a tapestry that's been defaced. It just says a tapestry. We're just going to say that it is a depiction of Fort Halicourse up on its hill with flags flying in the wind, trees all around. Yeah, it's really nice. Except it's covered in those ugly yellow symbols.
I wonder if that artist could like get this off.
Never know.
And make it nice again. Is the tapestry concealing anything?
No, you gotta look behind it.
Yeah.
It's concealing a wall.
That's concealing a wall?
Yep. There's a wall. I know, right?
It's not a very nice looking wall.
No.
That's why there's a tapestry here.
Yeah, there's a bunch of picture holes, and rather than patch it, they just hung a tapestry over it.
It's
like nail holes in the
so
wall.
we can either double doors or we can continue straight, right?
Yep.
There's not like a door on it, is there? It's just like another hallway.
It's just a hallway. Yeah, it just leaves it.
Let's go that way.
You want to go down the hallway and not the double doors?
Yeah, the double doors are right here, man.
But if we go past it, if there's something behind this, then we've got something behind us.
Oh, or if you go down the hallway, then there's doors behind. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but those are closed doors, and that's an open hallway.
Can we see if the doors are locked?
Sure. I'll go check the doors.
Okay.
Yeah, come on,
let's see.
Mr.
Are
Rogie
the
Rogue.
doors locked? That's a good question. I'm not.
First of all, are they trapped?
Ooh, you're gonna
Or
search
do
the
we
traps
hear
first.
anything on the other side?
Well, last time I almost electrocuted myself, so I'm going to be paying a
Let's
little
see.
more attention.
Graven, you do not detect any traps.
Exciting.
Listening at the door, the druid listens at the door. And let me see if you actually hear anything.
Uh-oh.
The hell is that?
Uh-oh.
That
Great.
doesn't sound good.
It's like the worst.
You don't hear anything either. And are the doors locked? Let me see. Are the doors locked? The door latch moves when your hand touches it, indicating that it is not locked.
Is anyone gonna say if it's safe to go? Did anybody hear anything? I'm curious. Stand
Well,
behind
Graven
y'all.
didn't want to go this way.
I notified the party very quietly.
I just
As
figured if
quietly
the
as I
door
can.
was locked, maybe nothing would come out and come up behind us.
I'll just tell them the door's not locked. And
Yep. Door is
I
not locked.
urge Graven to go.
oh, I don't go into rooms first.
All right, then Nimmo takes the lead and opens up the door.
All right. Nimmo has
Like
decided.
it's
I'm ready to call
job.
All right, so this opens up into an elongated subterranean hall that is decorated throughout with finely wrought symbols of Farandal, which culminate in a 7-foot-high bas relief of the goddess's face on the south wall. Against the other walls, whose surface are riddled with burial recesses, sit 7 sarcophagi, 4 sealed and 3 uncovered.
Haha.
How many sealed?
4, 3
4.
uncovered.
Are there any markings on the sarcophagi?
Well, you will have to move closer to see that. So let me check something before you do that.
Sure. This room smells like traps.
Yeah.
Oh. On top of one of the sealed sarcophagi is also a body.
Can we tell if it's fresh or how old it is?
It is.
There's a body on the sarcophagi. Pretty sure those are supposed to go inside.
You silly little grave diggers. They're supposed to go inside.
There is also something standing over the body.
Oh, lovely.
Worse.
Which rises up as you open the door.
Things just keep getting worse.
All right. We get you a picture of said thing.
Is it dark in this room?
Yeah, can we see pretty well?
You can see this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I have my lizard vision, so I'm okay.
This might be the thing that was raising the other guy.
Oh, okay. So it's humanoid in shape, shrouded in tattered leather robes. Strange humanoid looks more alien and horrific the more one studies its twitching visage.
Nightmare.
This is definitely a nightmare thing. Good call.
Appears to be disguised as human, wearing loose-fitting robes, wrappings about the head and face.
Or a mummy. Who knows?
And it rises up and it actually speaks when you open the door. You have made a grave mistake returning here. Lowell should have finished the job of sacrificing you instead of sending you to that doctor. You won't interfere with Melison's work any longer. After concluding her short speech, The creature
Oh,
moves
it's a
to
her.
attack. Yeah, the voice was strangely feminine.
Can I try after she finishes her speech? Can I try to like intimidate with posture to try to keep her from attacking right away?
Rawr.
Yeah, I'm
Sure.
gonna try the intimidate thing again this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try.
Give
I'm gonna try to not meow this time.
me an intimidate roll.
Intimidate. I gotta
Roar,
find it on my
sir.
sheet really quick.
Try. Can lizards roar? Do they more hiss menacingly?
That's an 18.
All right.
Like all together or on the dice?
No, altogether.
All right. The thing hesitates.
Okay, good. So,
Giving
I'm gonna.
you guys time to decide exactly how to do this.
I'm gonna charge forward. I'm in the door.
Well, this thing knows who we are.
Yes, it seems to have
So-
recognized you. That's
We
certain.
need. I don't think we should try to kill this thing outright. I think we should try to incapacitate it so we can question it.
Okay, charisma.
Why don't you try to talk it down
You can't-
first?
Well, he's
You
intimidated
can't
now, so maybe you can.
incapacitate.
Huh?
You can't incapacitate with charisma.
Well, due to the intimidation and the creature's hesitation and the lizard man only being 10 feet away, he's going to get first action. So that's your surprise. You just intimidated yourself into a surprise round. So you get to do whatever you want to do before anybody gets to do anything.
You talking to me?
Yes.
Well,
Lizard man is first act.
I know. I just know Bashy Bash, and he
All
threatened
right.
me. So
That's go for it.
Valid.
I'm charging forward, swinging my great axe through his chest.
Okay.
Or
That's yet to
Oh,
be
I
decided.
missed. I totally missed. First,
Okay.
wait, hold on. No, maybe not. That's a 19
Total.
total. Yeah.
Yeah, you still missed.
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
shit.
rolled a 7. I rolled a whopping 7. Yay.
Damn.
Yeah, it was bad.
All right. So now we can roll initiative and then everybody can go in their requisite order. Shara, what's your initiative?
15.
15?
Yes.
Graven?
14.
Saracen?
20.
And Nemo.
13.
All right. That's what you got last time. All of you do get to act before this creature. And Saracen, you're first.
Let's see here.
I have a feeling I'm going to regret that miss when I had the chance.
Probably.
It's okay. Just roll a 20 next time. It'll
Easier
make
said
up
than
for
done.
it.
And so I can only roll 20s when I'm not attacking. I can only do.
It's 5%. You're good.
Yeah, I know.
You got
I
a
know.
chance.
Yeah, I got a chance. I always do.
I don't really have anything for spells that would stun. So we're gonna go crossbow.
Okay.
Am I shooting in the same direction as Nemo there?
Yeah, because you're still in the doorway, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Can I kind of move the other, like in the other direction?
You can
To
step
put-
into the you can step into the room before you take your shot. And that'll give you
Okay, we'll do that.
angle, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get a different angle so I'm not shooting directly at him.
Okay.
Just don't roll a 1, please.
Ooh, excuse me.
Let's see here. 16 and
I can
7,
actually
that's
show you a
23.
picture of this thing. The 23 hits.
Wow.
This is what this thing looks like.
Well, that looks terrible.
Interesting. That's
Looks very culty.
Yeah.
very, very Yellow King.
Yellow King.
The Yellow King, yeah.
Like
Lovecraftian.
the Lovecrafty thing?
Yeah, the yellow, yes.
I wish I'd have spent more
That
time
is-
reading Lovecraft.
Oh, careful. We talk
That'd be
about Lovecraft. You'll
6
offend
damage.
some people.
Yeah.
6 damage.
6 damage total.
All right. That's your action. Shayra, you're up.
I use one of the charges from the Wand of Bless for everybody. So you all get +1 attack and a fear +1 to fear save.
Nice. Well done.
I like
Take
it.
that.
Graven.
So Nemo's engaged in melee, yeah.
Yes.
Can I get on the other side of that thing?
Yes. Yeah, it's not that far.
Do I need to roll anything, or can I actually just get there on movement?
Just don't
No, you
block
can get
my
down
line of
movement. It's not that
fire.
far.
Okay. In which case, I will puncture it, hopefully. Well, that's a 20. Which makes that 28.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Wait, did you roll natural 20?
Yeah.
Oh,
Um, three. Warning, this is going to be a lot of damage.
yay.
I'm okay with this.
Or not.
No.
Actually, can this thing be like critical?
It's possible.
It's possible?
Yep.
Does the natural 20 do it?
A natural 20 might do it. Let me check.
Well, because I'm rolling all the dice.
Yes. Yeah. You're going to be able to land a critical.
$36?
36 damage total.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Damn. Nice. Nice one.
That's a good blood up.
And
Yeah.
that's my 20 for the night, guys. I'm out.
That's it.
That's your one hit for the night, right?
Right.
All right, Nemo. You're
All
up to
right.
bat.
Swinging back again. I see that everyone else is engaged with them, and I've got bloodlust. Oh my god. I rolled a 10.
Thanks.
Oh wait,
Nice.
no, sorry, I added the wrong thing, but it still doesn't hit. It's only a 12.
So it's only a 12?
Hold
with all
on.
your bonuses?
Oh, it's plus 12. I rolled a 3. Or
That's
not
a
plus
15?
12.
Gotcha.
Hold on. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's only
Thought you
15.
rolled a 10. Okay.
No.
Gotcha. I understand. Understood. All right. So
15.
Nemo, you're in direct melee combat with this thing as usual.
Yeah.
So it is going to attempt to scratch you with its long, gnarly nails.
Oh. Give it the scales.
Get your character sheet here so I have all your statistics. Oh no, I have your armor class on your other sheet. I'm an idiot. Hold on.
It's okay.
Not enough room on my desk for all the books. All right, Nemo, there's
Looking
your
at
armor
sprinkles.
class. Nemo, you didn't rage, did you? Or did you rage?
I didn't mention it, but I intended to. I've been
Okay.
rolling with the rage
You've been rolling with rage?
both
Okay.
buff.
I just
Yeah.
need to know that because your AC is different with rage.
Someone's home.
Where are your attack bonuses? There. Holy shit. Can't fucking miss.
He's a barbarian.
No, I mean this thing can't miss.
Oh.
I
That's
mean
not
it can.
good.
but it's not
What do you mean I can't miss? I just missed twice in a
No,
row.
this thing can't miss.
No. I was talking to Marcus.
Oh, okay.
Marcus
Gotcha.
said, "What do you mean he can't miss? He's a barbarian, man. I miss all the time."
I mean, that's because you roll low.
I know.
Like, literally, with flanking, you have like plus 14 to attack. Like,
I don't.
realistically, you shouldn't miss often.
No, I know. That's the frustrating part about it. I've got a plus 12 to my die. It's like, come on, that should land.
I need from you, Mr. Barbarian. I need a fortitude save, please.
Fortitude save. All right.
Or pass out.
That's a 19 total.
Oh, okay, that's good. Okay. Yeah, so this creature lands, two claw, just rakes you with these long ass claws, and this gnarly looking mouth thing that's kind of sideways on its face bites you as it comes in for the claws. Its mask kind of peels apart and it bites you.
How much does this hurt?
A lot. You're damn near dizzy and blacking out from the pain.
That's great.
Cool. Yay.
Yeah, it hurts.
I told you to roll a 20.
Guess I should listen next time.
Right?
All right. So back to Searson. You're up, sir.
All right. Do I have to reposition since the rogue ran into now?
No, he's on the other side.
Okay.
I got like 3/4 cover from you, bro.
And then we get the
one.
+2 or +1 from the bless?
+1.
+1.
+1.
Uno.
Oh, that is a nat 20.
Nice.
We'll take it. I like those.
Ah, your head's gone.
3 damage.
From the
3?
the critical.
From the crit, I rolled 2 1s and a +1.
What the hell, dude?
Oh, I need to do some math here. Hold on.
And the DR soaks it.
Yup.
Okay. Luckily, this creature doesn't exactly have damage resistance.
Oh, I just guessed.
Not exactly.
More like regeneration.
And Shara.
That sounds exciting.
So Nimmo looks like shit.
Oh yeah, he's staggering back like big gouges in his snout and a
Great.
big old bite right on the end of his nose.
Okay, let's
Like,
see here.
Skin hanging off. His face
Dude,
is all
hit
fracked
your
up.
face. That's
God.
the worst.
That's my money maker too. How am I supposed to get all the ladies now?
Right?
Okay, so before I do anything, I would just like to say I'm kind of working on. I didn't know I didn't bring Sprinkles with me last time, but I do plan
Okay.
on bringing him tonight.
Okay.
How does he react to this thing?
He's barking his ass off.
Okay, all right, so he's not happy about it.
No, he's like growling and snarling and barking.
I didn't know if they maybe were cut from the same cloth.
Yeah,
Like
he's-
all of a
he's-
sudden they're like, hey, I haven't seen you since.
Yeah, no, not exactly. Not exactly.
Okay, let's see here what I got for Healy.
Yeah, I need to remember. I'm like gonna make a note next to your name too, so I remember to say, "Hey, what is Sprinkles doing?"
Yeah, I forget. I'm working on
Yeah,
a stat sheet.
I was bad about that too with like companion animals and stuff. I would always forget my ranger. Oh, my ranger has a bear. Oh,
Well, that's what I forgot to mention to rage. I'm just so used to always raging that I didn't
Right.
mention it.
So I have one more potion of cure moderate.
Excuse me.
Just see here. I think that's. What did we say? Was it 2d8 or
2d8 plus 5?
5?
Yeah, 2d8 plus 5.
You gonna give him a potion?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not down, is he?
I'm in real bad shape.
12.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's a lot better while he's drinking that potion.
I just need you to be alive.
Yeah,
one
that's
more
what
round.
I'm trying.
That's-
That's what I'm
that's
trying
all.
to do.
That's
what
all.
I'm trying to do.
All right. What is Sprinkles doing?
Ooh, you remembered.
I remembered.
I know, right?
I wrote it down.
Yes. What is the dog apparition doing?
Yeah. So for those of you who are new, Sprinkles is a dog.
A
Big,
dog.
gnarly air quotes around dog.
Sprinkles will try to use one of his spell-like abilities, but it'll be one that I can't really tell he's using.
Right. Because
He's going to use Cause Fear with a DC of 14.
Okay. Let's see. Is this thing?
So he's really growling.
Fearable. Hopefully. That'd be
Doesn't
nice.
say one way or the other. Okay. Okay. Fear is a will save. There's some dice I have room to roll here. Ooh, it does not run.
Okay.
Ooh.
It was worth a try.
It's worth a
Yep.
shot. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, that was close to.
Because
Try
if
to
it
give us
fails,
another-
it's feared.
Give us another attack of opportunity, maybe.
Right.
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 So that's it. That's his barking. He's trying to scare this thing with his vicious little.
It makes
puppy
sense.
It's just not barky.
Not quite enough.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So Graven, do your thing.
Can I hurt the thing?
You can
I'm
try.
gonna try to hurt the thing.
Try to hurt the thing.
I don't hurt the thing.
Oh, that sucks.
I rolled a 5 and an 8.
No.
Not even close.
All right, Nemo. You're feeling
Oh.
better after the potion administered by the druid.
I'm gonna try to land a hit this time.
Let's do it.
Swinging for his head. Oh, that's a hit. That's a 29.
That's definitely a hit.
Yeah.
Give me some damage,
Thank God.
Sir
All right.
Berserker.
D12.
Plus a shit ton.
That's 16 damage.
Hold on. How much?
16 total damage.
16.
I rolled bad, but it's still plus 13 on the
I say it's
D12.
still plus like double digits, isn't it?
Yes, it is. So I rolled a 3 and I rolled I rolled a 3 and could add 12.
Okay. So now it's its turn. It is actually going to cast a spell,
Of course it is.
which is going to give Graven and Nemo attacks of opportunity. So you guys go ahead and give me those attack rolls.
Mine doesn't hit.
Okay.
It's a 17, and I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit.
Mine was like a 14.
Okay, so no. All right, so suddenly 4 others appear
Oh God.
What the shit, man?
Oh, holy hell.
And
We
move
did.
out from this one in a line. There are now 5 of them.
You would- I regret this decision.
All right.
Hmm.
So that's its action. Let me do a
I
little
kind of wish I
math
had fireball.
here real quick.
Me too, because I have evasion.
You've got flare, don't you? Blind them and we can get the fuck out of here. Oh, excuse me, we're on YouTube.
Wrong
Get the
round.
F out of here.
Hold on. Okay.
Water.
Math
Good for
done.
you.
Searson, you're up.
So there's 5 identical.
Yes, completely identical.
Completely identical.
That sounds like a spell.
That sounds like mirror image.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use flaming sphere.
Okay.
Mhm. So they'll want to roll a reflex save to versus
Okay, so flaming sphere does not require an attack roll. Okay.
the save versus 17.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your damage roll.
So it'd be 13 damage.
Okay. Okay. And let me check something here. All right, so that hits one of them directly, or almost directly. She tries to dodge it a bit. It still clips her, and her robes catch fire, but only one of their robes are on fire.
Yeah.
It also has a 5-foot effect.
Right. Shayra.
Hold on. Okay. Can I make a spellcraft check
To do what?
to determine what spell was used?
Yes, you can actually do that to try to recognize the movements and speech to see what spell it was. And that's a move action. We're not going to make that a full round action. So go ahead and give me your spellcraft check.
It says spellcraft. Identifying a spell as being cast requires no action.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll say no action.
Okay.
I was making that up. I didn't realize it actually specified.
$24.
Yeah, it was a mirror image.
Okay.
Okay, so not as bad as we thought. right?
Oh, not quite.
Like when you thought there were 5 of them suddenly?
Yeah, I was afraid.
Not that.
That would suck.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Let's see. How about if I cast Fairy Fire, it will only attach to the spellcaster, right?
Correct.
That's what I'm going to do.
Correct.
Kill that one.
Does Fairy Fire have a save?
Let me double check.
Thought it might.
I can't it might. It might be like a reflex save, maybe. Fairy Fire. Saving throw, none.
All right. So yeah, the one that's already on fire, he is now surrounded by your glowy purple fairy lights.
So that one's the real one.
What? Yeah, kill that one.
That one's the real one.
That one's the real one.
What's Sprinkles doing?
Yeah, let's see. What do we want to do here? All right. We'll do yeah, he'll just bite.
Okay.
18.
18 to hit. Will miss.
Yes.
Oh, this guy's a hard one to hit.
Yes, he is.
Slippery.
And that will bring it around to Graven.
Kill it.
22. 14. So 14.
14?
22 and 14.
We're not hearing you through your mic anymore.
We put the shorty at.
Yeah, I'm hearing you through Rachel's mic.
Yep.
I thought it sounded different. It's kind of hard for me to tell because he's right next to
Right.
me.
What were his attack rolls? I didn't hear that.
By now.
Oh, there you go. What were your attack rolls?
22 and 14.
No and no.
Ooh.
Wow.
Do. Nemo.
All right, let's try to hit him again with the axe. That's a negatory, Ghost Rider. That's a 17.
All right. So this thing's on fire. It is,
It is, in fact, on fire.
and it is covered in fairy lights, so its defense thing is not working. What? Okay. That's the verdict. It continues to fight. Looking to see if I can do anything more with defensive spells. Not really. And actually, who did the most damage? It was actually Graven. This thing's going to turn on Graven. Graven hurt it more than the lizard did.
Yeah. Why don't you have him attack Graven for a bit? Jeez.
That's exactly what's happening.
You hit him
Uh,
last.
Spread the love.
Graven, give me a fortitude save, please.
Uh-oh.
You lost a
Oh.
lot of hit points, dude.
16.
Okay, 16 is good. Oh, I need to put you guys back up to max because you rested in town.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Nemo, you should have actually been there. So, how far away were you? Oh, you weren't that much different. So, I just need to bump Nemo back up to that. There's you're there. Okay. Okay, not nearly as bad as the lizard dude got it, but you get raked pretty good across the arms and shoulders, and a nasty little bite on your forearm. Now I got to do some math. And back to the top of the round with Searson.
I'm going to use the flaming sphere and roll it towards the fairy fired
Okay.
target. So, save versus reflex.
Okay.
To
Give me
be,
a damage roll.
$16 on that one.
16 damage. All right. Shayra.
God, this guy's a beefcake.
Yeah. She's taking a beating.
And seriously, you still have the flaming spear, right?
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
What to do? What to do? Hmm. I'm gonna do a regular attack.
Okay.
Not well. 10.
Nope.
And Sprinkles is
What Sprinkles do?
also 10.
All right. Sprinkles missed too. Graven, you're up.
We suck, yay.
Yeah.
This thing is now face to face with you.
Trying to think. Is there anything good I can do specifically? Pretty sure I'm just going to try to place swords in face again.
Okay.
It's about the most useful thing I can do at this point. Oh, that's a 6, 12, 14. That's a miss.
Mm.
19. Yeah, that's a miss too.
Yeah, it's a miss too. Nemo, you are now flanking this creature. You are now attacking against its flat-footed armor class. Oh, no. Okay, no, that's good. Actually, one of you. I was looking at the AC wrong, but I think you still missed all of your attacks that missed.
Are you talking, Derek?
Yeah, I was, but okay. Yeah, I rolled a 25.
You were intently looking at your screen, and I was like, I wonder if he said something while I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I was like, come on, guys. Like, why is it so
Yeah,
quiet? But yes, I rolled a
Nobody's
20
listening to me.
Yeah.
Yep, you hit.
Oh, thank God.
Give us some damage there, Mr. Barbar.
Oh yeah, that's a 23 damage.
Oh boy. Holy shit.
I like mauled it.
Yeah.
Should give him all of the damage.
Gave him
No,
all
almost.
the
I rolled a
damage.
10.
So this creature collapses to the ground. And there's a very specific thing that happens to them when they die. I just saw it because it's important. Shit, where'd it go?
Yeah, nothing. It's okay.
Oh, here it is. It falls to the ground and its body slowly begins to dissolve into sort of nothingness.
Sounds gross.
Yeah.
Really gross, bro. Really gross.
And
If I'm not mistaken, this entire campaign has just been nothing but one gross thing after another.
It kind of has been.
There's been a lot of gross. Yeah.
Hey, Sprinkles could have cast a mirror image.
Nice. That would have possibly given away Sprinkles' disguise.
I know. That's
If you
why I didn't
had
choose it.
5 Sprinkles. Except for who's seen him? Somebody has seen him do his thing,
Graven
right?
did. Graven did, and he's keeping his mouth shut like a jerk.
Every once in a while, Sprinkles side eyes him. Like, yeah, you don't just say
Well,
nothing over there.
Sprinkles is actually telepathic, so he could just touch him and
Oh
say,
yeah.
I'll kill you.
I
when you're
don't
asleep."
let Sprinkles get near me, first of all.
Oh, he doesn't need to touch him. Telepathy does not require contact.
No, it does say touch.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, then that does.
It says telepathy and then
Touch, okay.
parentheses it says touch. So I'm assuming it has
Okay.
to be touching you.
It does, yeah.
I'm reading up on Sprinkles. I'm boning up on my Sprinkles.
Gives you the puppy dog eyes and paws your knee, meanwhile saying, I will kill you in your sleep if
Yeah.
you tell anybody.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
But Sprinkles doesn't even know that I saw what Sprinkles was.
That's true. May not have. So it's probably wise to keep your mouth shut.
He doesn't know, right?
As long as the dog doesn't know that he knows that you know, then you're probably safe.
It's all good. So, who's this person on this thing?
Ah, yes. So there's a
operating on.
person on the thing. So there's a lot of things going on here. So that is a human corpse dressed in the outfit of a royal accuser.
A what?
Well, I guess the better way to say it is there's a person laying on the slab that is dressed much like the Justicars from the Temple of Ferendal.
Oh, no.
It is not necessarily a royal accuser, but more of an inquisitor, not really a lawyer, an investigator sort of person. They just use a weird word for it here. The body. Actually, you don't know that, but you do recognize their garb. There is, let's see, there's the giant statue head on the south wall. Then there's the sarcophagi. And that's what's in the room so far. So you will have to be specific, do some searching, and we will see what you guys come across.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything useful when it comes to corpsey investigation.
Well, I mean, I have healing. That would require me to know the body pretty well, right?
Yeah.
You're talking the corpse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Healing would tell you probably a lot about the corpse.
Okay. Let's check that out. 19.
19. So you can tell that the body is recently dead. Within the last few days. It appears to have been tortured to death. to see if there's anything more specific. Based on that information. Oh, interesting. So there was a device. There was a device that the creature that attacked you was holding over. It's sort of like a funnel-shaped device with a tube, the funnel on each end.
Mm-hmm.
And before the creature attacked, you remember that they were holding this device to the corpse's mouth.
So like draining a life force kind of thing.
Maybe. You're not really sure because you didn't see what was happening. You interrupted what was going on.
Can you spellcraft that too if I saw it?
Is it magical? Let me look. It might be magical. Actually, I was just making up that description too. I might be able to get you.
I put you on the spot.
Yes, you can try spellcraft to see if you can determine what it is or what it does. Approximately 10 inches wide, 2 square brass-colored metal plates with rubber edges and screws at each corner used to tighten the plates like a clamp. In the center of the top plate is a fleshy tube that ends in a suction cup. So it's very similar. A suction cup ringed with tiny teeth. Next to the base of the tube is a small winding key. Ooh. Okay, what's your spellcraft check?
10. Not great.
Not great. No, not good enough to really determine much about this.
Okay, fair enough.
Ooh. Okay. All you can tell is it is magical. Based on its construction, the runes carved on it, you're pretty certain that this thing is magical.
Can I make a roll?
Can you do what?
Can I make a roll?
For spellcraft?
Yeah.
Sure, go for it.
Do better than me.
How's an 18 work?
18 works good enough to know that it appears to be tied to both the school of divination and necromancy.
Like, talk to the dead, speak with the dead.
Maybe.
Somebody want to try it?
Necromancy and divination.
Divination.
So actually,
Yeah.
it's probably still attached. So at the end of the fleshy tube that has the suction cup thing, it is attached to the skin of the corpse.
Yeah, that's so gross.
That's really gross. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. This thing's nasty. This thing is so gross. Yeah. I'm glad they didn't supply a picture because this thing's foul.
That's weird.
This isn't my call on this. I'm out of my element as a
Right.
barbarian. I have no idea what to do. I'm confused as hell.
I don't know what this thing does.
So is it still attached to the corpse?
It is.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You interrupted whatever that creature was doing with it.
And there's like a funnel piece?
That's the funnel piece. I was making up the double-ended funnel. So there's
Okay.
like a funnel on one side that's like a suction cup with teeth.
Uh-huh.
And then there's 2 brass-colored metal plates on the other end of that fleshy tube. And there's like a key or some sort of winding device on the metal plates.
What's it do, Brett?
I don't know. I don't want to look in the book either because I know that if I try
Look in the
looking in the
book,
book,
look in
then
the
I'm gonna have to
book.
roll something.
It's not going to be in the
wow.
book. There's no useful answers.
No,
in
I
the
don't
book.
think there is anything in the book.
Oh, there's plenty of.
I wonder if it. I wonder if it transfers like. It's a transfer. It almost sounds like it's a transference device of some sort.
Like it's transferring aberrations into people.
You want me to try it?
No. Like.
If I
Well, the corpse is dead. Like the corpse is
a corpse,
is what it's hooked up to.
right?
So I'm thinking it transfers a life or something into a corpse.
Maybe
What if-
that's how
what
the
if we
undead thing
turned
looking
that
shield was
key?
made.
I'll
There's
turn
a
the
key
key.
on that, right?
Let's
What
go.
if we turn?
All right, so the druid starts turning the key.
The druid isn't very druid-like anymore.
So the
We need
suction
to know what
cup,
it does.
the suction cup mouthy thing seems to be chewing now, and a stream of thick viscous blood escapes from around its suction cup lips.
So it's drinking blood.
So it's like a leech.
Maybe, and the chest of the corpse seems to inflate slightly and then exhale in a very whispered voice says, "Ask me."
What's the sign?
Okay. I
Oh God.
asked, have you found the yellow sign?
Yeah, it only works for them. Okay, it only works for the person winding the key. Yellow sign. Interesting question.
Oh.
Okay. The corpse takes another shuddering breath in through its dried lips, whispers, is the sign of Hastur.
Wait, hold on.
The
I gotta write this
leader
down.
of
Sign of Hastur?
the sign of Hastur, the god of the cultists. Or not
What was-
Hastur, sorry. The sign of Maelfael. I keep forgetting that I'm changing.
Oh, okay.
It's the sign of
It's
Maelfael.
the sign
Uh-huh.
of Maelfael. Is that the first time we've heard that name? I think it is.
I think so, yeah. So it's the sign of Maelfael, and they call him Lord of Dreams.
Lord of Dreams.
What realm is this adventure from? Pastor sounds familiar.
The written adventure is set in Pathfinder's world, but it's sort of a cross. It literally, I mean, if you guys had figured it out by now, it's a crossover into not World of Darkness, Lovecraft stuff. But I've been modifying some of it to fit my campaign.
Works for me.
What else you guys want me to ask this thing?
I would like you to stop asking it stuff.
Is it creeping you out a little bit?
No, just the rabbit hole. Just
Talking corpses.
Talking corpses is bad.
I don't know what to do.
Can we search the
As
room?
long as that thing doesn't get up and start moving around, I think
We'll be okay.
we're good.
Yeah, you could search.
Yeah,
I'd
let's
feel
search
way
the
better
room.
if we just disconnected this thing from this corpse.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
And then, place it in a backpack.
Yeah, let's
Far
keep it
away
just
from
in
bodies.
case. Let's just keep it just in case we can use it again.
Okay, who's
That sounds like a horrible idea.
Oh, it sounds great. I love it.
Who's disconnecting it?
Well, Shaver's the one using it right now.
Yeah.
Shara's making notes.
So
Yeah.
why do I gotta Take
'Cause
all
you're
the
u-
risk here, guys.
You're already using it. You're already using it.
I
You're already
mean, you're
I
kind of
really
using
don't care either way.
All the big tough dudes are like, nah, let the druid
yeah.
let the
No,
druid do it.
you're already touching it.
It looks
Not me.
I'm not touching it. It's sticky.
Not me.
The druid is totally not druiding right now, though. It's the problem. She's playing with dead bodies.
It's already dead. What do you want me to do with it?
Death is a natural order.
It is a natural thing.
Dead things talking is not
No,
natural.
that's not natural. No.
That's definitely not natural.
That was curiosity of wanting to understand the magic.
The crazy coming out.
Yes.
I think Sprinkles is rubbing off on you there.
Well,
Shayra.
Sprinkles is neutral evil, so yeah. And I am chaotic.
So is it? What are we doing? What's everyone want to do? I'm gonna search the room while they're talking to the dead body.
All right, so there's
roll perception.
3 sarcophagi on the left, 3 sarcophagi on the right wall, 1 on the north wall by itself, and then the statue head on the south wall. So
I wonder if we can get different responses from different corpses if there are any others in the air.
You're going to detach this thing and reattach it, and you don't even want to touch it?
It's not that we don't want to touch it. We just don't want to mess with it. Like
Right.
at all. It's the idea that like this thing equal bad juju. It's not like, ew, that thing's gross. It's more like, oh, how can we ruin the world with this?
which Nemo, which sarcophagus are you going for?
The one by itself at the north wall.
One by itself at the north wall.
Because I'm real smart.
Okay, so while they're deciding who's going to do what,
What's over this over here, guys?
I'm gonna do some perception. I'm gonna sniff around and look for anything suspicious.
Smells like beef jerky over here.
Yeah.
the
what's it
one
smell
by
like?
itself on the north wall is carved with a man in armor holding a sword. It's Fasamar. Why is it not? Sealed burial recess of Fasamar Lowls is what it's marked. Fasamar Lowls. Inside his sarcophagus, you find a longsword that sheds a pale purple light.
Oh, that looks awesome. Shiny, pretty. I'm mesmerized by this, and I'm going to reach in to touch it and grab it.
And some various jewels and trinkets. It's covered in dust, clutched in his skeletal hands, but there are no ill effects when you grab it.
Okay.
Doesn't do anything to you.
All right. Well, I pull it out and say, "Hey guys, look what I found."
He has a glowing sword. There are also various valuables, jewelry, rings, things buried with him.
So jewelry. So purple, yellow sword. Purple sword? What do I need to?
I would just say, yeah, page 51 of TT.
That seems cool.
And I'm gonna say I'll pick up the jewels and picked up jewels. What's his name?
Fasamar, Fassimar.
Fasamar.
Right, yep. So what's the verdict on the sucker box thingy?
Who's?
I mean, Rachel's nuts with that. Like, I'm going to investigate other stuff.
I just wanted to see what the guy would say. I don't really care to disconnect it or anything.
Okay.
Does anyone want to maybe tell me? Can anyone do detect on this sword since it's glowing purple? I'm mesmerized by this thing.
It's not a great axe. You don't need it.
I can use it up. I can use other weapons besides a great
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Graven, in
So you
the
need somebody to identify, huh?
Yeah, I do. I want to know what this is if I can, because it's looking awesome.
Is it a weapon that you're even proficient
should be
Where do I?
barbarians. Yeah, you can use martial weapons.
Yeah, it's a
in? Well,
it's a longsword, so it's a two-handed weapon, just like my great axe, right?
the longsword's one-handed, yo.
Yeah, it's one-handed, but it's
Oh, my
still-
bad.
You can still use it.
I'll identify it.
Yeah, it's one of the glaring things that D&D and Pathfinder just never. The longsword was a two-handed weapon.
Because the longsword is the bastard sword, and the bastard sword is the longsword.
Well, the
They got 'em
bastard sword
flipped.
and the longsword are the same thing. The longsword in D&D is actually an arming sword.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, traditionally the longsword or the hand and a half sword were used interchangeably. They were the same thing.
Interesting.
That bothers. It never. I mean, it kind of bothered me a little bit, but not like some people are like super, like you can't even call it a longsword. Like they get really irate about it because they're so particular about their medieval weapons.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
Well,
I'll
I'm gonna-
identify it.
Okay.
Okay, it is a long sword with a +1 enhancement and a permanent light spell that gives off a purple glow.
Cool.
Light spell.
So it's a slightly better damage dealer. You're going to be suffering from switching from a great axe to a long sword, dude.
Oh yeah, no,
I didn't say I was switching to it. I said I was taking it. It doesn't say I'm
Okay.
switching to it.
Well,
I'm asking
well,
to
let me-
identify to know what I've got so I can decide if I'm going to use it or not. A
let
+1
me
isn't
be
enough.
Gandalf.
The-
Let me be
Right.
Gandalf.
Here, I hand the sword to Searson.
I mean, you're like
you
an
go,
elf
Gandalf.
thing, right?
It's all
I do
yours.
carry around a plain longsword.
Well, it's yours if you want it.
Yeah, I'll carry it.
Like you're proficient with it, right? Because you're an elfy thing.
I'm proficient. Yeah, I do have longsword. Yeah, I can use those.
the barbarians a monkey grip and 2 great axes.
And then whirlwind.
Yeah.
And then it's
Oh,
game
yeah.
over.
I'll check out. But I think what I'm most interested in is what the relationship between the tomb and the sarcophagi and the statue is. Like,
Okay.
I feel like these are like followers of this statue person.
Okay. Well, you definitely notice that some of the jewelry that the lizard lifted out of the one guy's tomb, a couple of them definitely do bear sort of the symbol of Farandal. It appears based on this crypt, this is clearly a family crypt. When you're looking around, all of the sarcophagi and burial chambers bear the same last name, Lowles. So this is a family
A
crypt.
family crypt, yeah.
Oh, I had a quick question for you.
Yeah.
While we're on talking about the jewels and stuff, do I need to make a note of any pages for any of the jewels that I picked up out of
Page
there?
51 of TT.
Okay, I didn't know that
Yep.
that was a sword. I didn't know if
Yeah.
they all was under
Same
there.
page.
Okay.
Yep, same page.
So, this is the Lulz family crypt.
Pretty much, yeah.
So these are like that dude's ancestors,
Yeah.
and that dude is
He disappeared.
somewhere.
Yep. He started investigating shit he probably shouldn't have been messing with, and he disappeared.
He's probably in one of those boxes in the other room.
I never know.
So can I investigate the statue that's in the middle of the room? See if
You
I notice
can.
anything. I'm gonna see if I notice anything off about that.
Yeah, give me a perception check. Anybody else searching sarcophagi?
Yeah.
I'm searching the closed ones because I
Okay.
wanted to know more about what's going on here.
My perception is a 27.
Oh, damn. So yeah, while you're investigating, you
He
notice
knows
that
all
the
stuff.
statue head, there's something behind it. And also when you're touching it, it feels like it might move.
Okay. So I'm
The
gonna
rest
alert
of
the
you-
guys. Be like, hey, I think there's something behind this statue here.
I rolled a 28 on perception.
Okay. The rest of you searching, looking through your sarcophagi, and whenever you open all the sarcophagi, like I said, they all bear the name of Laos, different dates, different names. There's a collection of jewelry, rings, necklaces, circlets, things like that, all buried with them. So if you guys do take all that as a group, you can mark page 51 of TT down. For your perception check, Searson, you notice that of all the names, I think you've heard her name before back in town when somebody was talking about Lal's, but Lal's mother does not appear to be buried here, Namira.
Hmm.
I believe it was said that she was dead, but she's not buried here.
Probably because she's still living an undead life.
Possibly.
So you said there's 3 closed ones, right?
4 sealed ones.
4 sealed ones.
Yes.
And 3 open.
And 3
Well,
were
4.
3 were
Yeah.
uncovered.
Yeah, but then I opened the one on the north side.
Okay, so the 4 that were sealed are now unsealed
Yes.
and apparently looted.
Yes.
But they still have bodies in them. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. All dressed in finery befitting a noble station, but all in various stages of decay, skeletal, the whole 9 yards, long
So
wispy gray hair, all that stuff.
So was this body they were sucking or getting information from or whatever they were doing? Was it one of the ones from the
No.
sarcophagus?
No, it was a relatively new corpse.
Okay.
She was dressed like one of the, investigators from the Church of Ferndale.
Oh, that's right.
So are the open sarcophagi? Do those have bodies in them?
They did. I think so. Let me look here. No, the 4 closed ones did.
So there's 3 bodies up walking around somewhere.
Yeah, maybe
Sounds
behind
like
this statue.
possible. It's possible, I suppose.
Brett and his mechanical keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
Clacky.
Well, so can I see if I hear anything behind this, or do I have to move this statue to be able to, I don't know, to see if I can hear anything in the secret room?
Well, it seems to be sealing. I mean, you could tell that there's space behind it. It looks like there may be a seam in the wall, but it's stone behind it, so you probably have to move it if you want to hear anything.
Well, I'm smart enough to know to check for traps, though. So,
You wanna
Graven,
check for traps?
can you
Or
check this for traps for me?
Sure.
All right, check this beast for traps, and then I'm going in.
Graven, you did not see any traps.
I shrug at him and go back to what I was doing.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get to the side of this and try to push it over to the left, out of the way.
Okay. With your large lizard strength, you're able to move the head of Farandal away from an opening that heads out of the room south to a stairway that goes up or down? Down. The stairway descends into darkness behind it.
Okay, but there's no other creatures or anything in this
Nope,
room.
It's just a hallway that goes
Just a
down.
hallway. Okay.
Yep.
It's a secret hallway.
Hey,
It is a
you
secret.
guys! Found
It
a
was
secret
hidden.
hallway.
At the very least. Down we
So?
go then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
I
we
was gonna
check
say,
out.
I say we check out the secret place.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you head down a spiral staircase into the darkness, which really
Oh.
is that dark for pretty much any of you.
How's everybody feeling health-wise, though?
Ask it around. Everybody feels pretty good. Graven's
Okay.
taken a pretty big hit, but he's not bad.
All right.
I haven't been touched.
Whew, excuse me. All right. So you get to the bottom of this staircase that ends in another short hallway and opens up into a wide T section heading north and south. Going to go right or left.
Does anyone have a preference?
Nope.
Not really.
All right, odd numbers, right, even, left. It's a 10, so let's go left.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
I chalk the wall in the direction that we're heading.
You what the wall? Oh,
I
chalk.
chalk the wall.
Okay. So you had, did you say right or left?
Left.
Left. Okay. So you head left. The wide passage travels a short distance before opening up into a very large room. Get you a description of said room. This large chamber resembles the courtyard of an ancient subterranean palace with columns supporting a 30-foot high cloistered dome. In the middle of the floor, a tile mosaic of the yellow sign emits a thin yellow vapor that fills the room with a faint odor of chrysanthemums. The vapor rises to the concave dome of the vault through which an image of the minaret towers and spires of a mysterious city silhouetted against a yellow sky can be seen. The image sways softly with a slow alternation of light and darkness to the sound of invisible pipes and strings. At the far end of the chamber, a marble throne sits with within a semicircular apse. A floor-to-ceiling band of gilded mosaics decorates the walls, depicting a fantastic urban landscape populated by figures in flowing robes and full face masks. There is when you arrive, there is someone here.
Oh. I feel like we
Lucky for
found this
us.
room. I feel like we found this room too quick.
Yeah.
Like this might have been the wrong way.
That's,
Yeah,
that's how it
yeah.
goes sometimes.
Yeah. This is
There's a woman in this room. A short woman, appears to be in her early 30s with long, smooth hair and deep, dark eyes. She usually wears her hair. She's wearing her hair in a ponytail, with sort of a headband with a large teardrop-shaped topaz on her forehead. She's dressed mostly modestly and in monotones. Wearing a corset top with a yellow silk blouse, a long skirt. And she shouts at you when she sees you. If you think your condition means you're important, you're wrong. You are nothing. You're an ember floating from some putrid bonfire that will also wink out to the cold death of the universe. We are all worthless before the unspeakable one. Even if he has marked you, I am the one who will open the world to him, not Lowls and not you. You will not take my place. You will die. The king in yellow is coming.
Everybody knows us. It made no sense to wear the yellow robes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she
that made no sense.
recognizes you.
Oh well.
It's all right.
Can I see? Is she preparing to attack? Does she's taking a stance
She
with
is
intent to
taking
attack?
a stance. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try my intimidating yell again.
Okay. Well, give me 1 second here. I'm looking to see what else is in this room.
Our bless would still be in effect, right?
I think
so.
so. That thing lasts a long time. There's also
Yeah,
a
it
creature
does.
in here with her.
So that's a +1 to attack, right, Rachel?
Yes.
Okay.
What is this creature?
What is this creature? I do not like that.
You say things that scare us.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the.
It's a scary adventure.
Kind of is.
A nauseating winged creature that combines the features of carrion bird, an ant, a bat, and a decomposing human in a most hideous manner.
What the hell? Who comes up with this stuff?
I'm telling you, this shit's crazy. Yeah,
Serial
this
killers,
is
Rachel. Serial
I guess
killers
is
come
what
up with
you
this
see.
stuff.
That thing right there.
That is weird.
Yeah, kind of some glare, but yeah. So that's in there with her too. So let me mark. I need to mark some pages here so I can flip back and forth.
Brett, your job is to kill that thing.
Okay, so there's 2 creatures in this room, and yes, they're getting ready to attack.
That's not good.
Are we gonna die?
Yep.
No. Oh, I hope not. It's not my intent here, but it's possible.
He says as he giggles.
Yeah.
It's very clever. Some of the stuff that's in here. I'm like, oh, that's neat. I wish I'd thought of that. Okay. All right. So yeah, we're gonna need some initiative rolls.
Wait, I doing my shout to see if I get
Oh.
a
Oh yeah,
opportunity.
you want to do your shouting, hissing thing?
Yeah.
intimidate?
See if I can't get a
Sure.
attack of
Go ahead
opportunity.
and use that.
That's definitely not going to work.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
Oh yeah, that won't work. That won't
Yep.
even beat her bonus.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So you want initiative now?
Yes. Let's get some initiative going on here.
Initiative.
This thing's initiative. We're gonna put them on the same initiative to make things less confusing. Shayra and Sprinkles.
14.
Graven.
5.
Oh. Harrison.
13.
Nemo.
7.
Oh.
Oh,
God.
All right, Shayra and Sprinkles, you're up first.
Really?
Yeah.
14?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
She didn't roll as low as all of you, but she rolled lower than you.
What to do? What to do?
It'd be really impressive if you load lower than 5.
Is there no? I guess there's not. Oh, you know what? There is. But you.
Here's sprinkles for you, Rachel. Here's sprinkles.
Yeah. He can be my sprinkles.
All right. What you doing? What you doing?
So she's wearing a corset, you said?
Yeah, like almost like what you would find in not strictly a peasant's dress, but maybe a townsperson's sort of dress, like a corset and skirt with a yellow silk blouse.
Leather?
Nothing too fancy. Let me look here. No leather.
All cloth.
All cloth. Okay. Look at something real quick. A couple things real quick.
Is there anything other than those two things in the person and that
The creature? No, there's
flyy rat thing?
nope.
The flyy rat thing.
I don't know what that thing is. It is hideous.
Oh,
to look at.
wonderful! I'm going to give that to you as well.
I will do. Oh, let's have some fun.
Let's see. Let's
Hold
do
on.
this right. Chat to. No. Yeah.
Where's the? Can I find it? Under something different.
Hmm.
There we go.
Sending someone a message. Look at your messages.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So the third one. Okay. One creature. Okay, I'm going to spin my round and read this scroll of monster summoning.
Okay.
And I will summon. I get to pick, right?
I think so. Yeah. I don't think you have to roll. I think you pick.
Dire Bat.
Okay. Good choice. All right. So what will the dire bat do?
Well, it takes a round to cast it, so
Okay.
I can't actually take an action with it until next round.
What does sprinkles do?
Yeah, Sprinkles will try to do. We're just like Nemo. He has that intimidation factor. So
He's barking.
Well, no, I don't have that intimidation factor. I fail every time.
You try to. That's what's
I
important.
try. Oh no, I did the last time. It
Yeah,
worked.
it worked.
did
Mhm.
work.
It worked
does.
once.
It worked once.
Yeah,
Sprinkles actually has that look of fear with a DC of 14.
Oh, right. Okay, so while I'm rolling that, I think Graven has something to tell you guys.
I'm just gonna point out that there's a little glyph in the entrance of the doorway there. I'd be like, that's like the thing that I set off before we fought the barbarians.
So is it in the doorway then? Like right, like we would have to pass over it to get into the room. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
And is this thing a mint? Neither one of these things are immune. Is the fear look? Is it area effect, target effect? Do you know? Does it say?
It doesn't really say. Oh wait, it does say. Hold on. I just wrote it down. 30 feet.
30 feet. That's the range. Does it say whether it's? Is it just the fear spell?
I think so. It kind of sounds
Okay.
like it.
Let me see if that's
Especially since there's a
targeted or area effect, because that's going to be really important here in a second.
Yeah.
If this works, I'm going to be pretty surprised.
Let's see if I can find fear.
Range 30. cone-shaped burst. Are you shitting me? All right. All right. Both the woman and the weird bat-like creature flee as far from you as they can to the opposite corner and cower in the corner.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll do, Sprinkles. That'll do.
Yeah. They are terrified of the doggy barks. Marius, that makes you even more nervous, I imagine.
That makes you. How do you feel about that?
Well, that's good.
Okay, yeah. Shit.
We got to make this opportunity count. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So that's Shayra. Then who's up after Shayra?
Everybody else.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
specifically.
I mean, Saracen's next. But they're cowering in the corner.
And if we attack them, then they snap out of it. And
No.
It doesn't
No.
say that.
no,
No.
No.
or is this a end them if we can type thing?
This is
This
a
is
situation
end
where we
them.
end them as
This
fast
is-
as possible
Yeah, this is
before it
end
wears off.
That's
quickly.
right. I need to look at that. How long does fear last?
Yeah, I was just looking at it.
Oh God.
Round for level, I think.
Yeah, round per level.
Oh, does it say what his caster level is? What's his hit dice?
It's the same as mine. 5 rounds.
Okay, so you got 5 rounds while these things cower, basically. Searson, what are you doing?
Murder.
Yeah, sprinkles.
Murder.
I guess I'll crossbow because it does more damage than the longsword, or at least it's easier to hit with the crossbow.
Then your new longsword?
Huh?
Remember your new
Yeah,
longsword?
because I get +7 to attack with the crossbow.
Okay, right on. Which one are you shooting at?
Granted, the damage on it is +1 less, but
Yeah. Which one are you shooting?
I'm doing it for the line effect. Oh God. Are we gonna try to question the lady, or are we just gonna? Are we ending both of them? I'm looking at the rest of my party.
Oh,
Unalive them all is my motto.
well, that's the barbarian.
Yeah, that's always
I
going
was
to be my
pretty much going to
answer.
unalive this lady because she's wearing yellow.
Well, we know
Yeah,
you don't like
she's
yellow.
She
yeah,
is wearing yellow.
she's wearing yellow, man.
All right. Well, all right. The lady then.
We can maybe question her later with that necromancer leech thing. I don't know.
We don't have to do that. I have a freaking elixir of truth, damn it.
Okay. But she's got to be
But
alive.
if
for
we
don't
that.
have to
unalive
end
her,
her.
your elixir
We just have to
does
get
nothing.
her. We have to tie her. Well, we have to tie her up then.
Not kill her like the last thing we said we wanted to question.
What did we
Right.
question last?
Yeah.
The last thing that we killed, it was like, well, let's
The undead
question
thing.
it. But then we killed it.
Well, it
I don't
kind of
remember
attacked
that.
us.
Can we make it to where it's our intent not to kill her?
You
I
can
think we
use
can do
subdual
that.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not with a crossbow.
No.
No, not with a crossbow.
I mean, with the butt end of the crossbow, you could, but you may as well use a club at that point.
I'll go after the creature then. I'll shoot the creature.
Okay. Well, it's pretty much cowering, so just give me an attack roll.
25.
Oh yeah, that's going to get through some natural armor for sure.
And we got 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay, so we're going to mark this. This is round 1. Nemo, you're up.
How far away are they now?
They're roughly a little over 30 feet because the room is pretty square.
I have a higher base speed
They're
though
about
than
40 feet.
well, my base speed is 40,
Yeah, you can get there. and
so I
make
can
an
get
attack.
there. All right. Well, I'm gonna charge to the lady that talked smack to me and try to
Okay.
hit her because I don't like smack being talked to me.
Okay, are you using
The great axe,
blunt subdual damage, or are
Rage.
you full out?
full out rage, hulked out.
Oh, you're
rage.
raging. You're not.
Yeah,
thinking.
because
So,
the
yeah,
intimidation is
Yeah.
like me powering up.
you're good. What's your roll?
So 13 on the dice plus 12, so 25.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Give me
right.
some damage with that.
16 damage.
Okay. Okay. Searson.
Didn't I just?
Yeah, Searson
Or
already
Craven.
went.
I went
Craven.
I'll go again.
Where's the beastie thing at? Is it like up, flying
No,
away?
It's on the floor, cowering.
They were both affected by fear.
Yeah.
I know, but I didn't know if that made it so it couldn't fly. Or...
It's like hiding under its wing. Crossbow bolt sticking out of it.
I don't think I have a way to identify what this thing is.
No, you have never seen or heard of this thing. It's
Okay.
definitely from another world.
I guess I'm just gonna go along with unaliving this lady. Can I just like run over there? I guess 'cause
Yeah.
she's more than 30 foot away, isn't she?
The glyph.
About 40 feet away.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dive through the glyph and hope evasion helps.
Okay. Actually, I forgot about it. The lizard men should have set it off.
Oh,
Out of sight, out of mind. You missed your opportunity, man. You can't
Yeah.
do it.
I know. I did. That's on me. I forgot about it.
Oh,
that could have unalived Derek.
yeah, I got lucky. I forgot about. I
I
charged
forgot
in.
you did run in.
I forgot that he mentioned about that glyph, and I already
Yeah, and
charged
I
in.
forgot about it too. Oh well. All right. So you're running over there.
Yeah. I will set myself up as best as possible to provide flanking on the cowering thing, if possible.
Okay. The beast, the creature, or the woman.
The lady.
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely flanking her. She's not even paying attention to you.
Cool. Bum, bum, bum.
What's your rolls? Did you already roll? Was I not
No,
listening?
not yet.
Oh, okay.
I only get one attack, right?
Yeah.
Because I move.
Yes. Yeah. You had to move
Yeah, that's
quite a distance.
16. That's bad.
That'll hit.
That still hits. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Never mind. $22.
Okay. Full on damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's me.
All right. Top of the second round. Shayra.
Okay. My plan is with Sprinkles by my side. It's kind of going to be like a together kind of action. I'm going to walk across the room,
Okay.
grab her by the neck,
Mm-hmm.
pin her up against the wall, and
Okay.
then Sprinkles is going to use intimidation.
Okay. She is
And we're going to ask, who are you?
okay.
Bleeding and scared. Nice tactic.
Well, she is shaking and peeing herself.
Oh,
She's face
more
to face
yellow.
with the creature that scared the crap out of
Or yellow?
her. In a shaky voice, she says that her name is Melisson Cororo.
Oh, shit. You be the bitch in charge.
Well,
Yeah, she was. That she was.
Damn.
So
All
now
right,
we know we're doing the right thing.
Somebody tie this. Got some rope. Let's tie her up.
What was that last name?
Kororo. It's spelled really weird. Just say Koro. Koro. Millicent
Hey,
Koro.
I've got chain that'll help hold her better. I got 10 foot of chain.
I think you could weasel out a chain. You can't get it good and tight.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like we need to take her to the Justicars, don't you think?
Yeah. They may actually do a better job than us.
Yeah.
Should we gag her
Can
so she can't
she
cast any
be-
spells?
Can she be tied up and made to move without, like, can we make it so she can't cast spells?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you should be able to tie her hands and gag her.
Mhm.
That will pretty much prevent, unless she's got many
At will
silent
abilities.
spells. Yeah. Which I guess you'll have to find out if she does or not.
Yep.
Or we knock her the out,
That works too.
and then she really can't cast spells because she's unconscious.
I've heard blunt trauma to the head works.
It does.
So that's used up another round. We're now at the top of the third round. Still got that bat creature. You've got her tied up and gagged.
Yeah, I know. I summoned this dire bat. What the fuck? I summoned this dire bat for.
Well, no, you've got the bat thing that was with her. It's still
Oh
there,
yeah.
There's
cowering her.
another bat thing in the room too.
While you guys tied her
Your
up
dire
and
bat
gagged
can
her
be eating it.
and
I
knocked
probably
her out.
can't. Yeah, I suppose my dire bat could be eating that thing.
Can be attacking it. And then we can go over and kill that thing because I don't want that thing to be alive no more either.
Yep. So
It's
top of
not
this
natural.
round,
Yeah.
top of the third round, Shayra, you're up. You've got Millicent tied and gagged and knocked out.
I thought this was the second round.
You
We're just
guys
starting the
used the second round talking about tying her up and
Oh,
tying.
okay.
Yeah, we did.
Gotcha.
I let you guys talk that all out, and then that ended the round.
My bad.
Okay.
No worries. Just keeping time.
He wants the fear to wear off.
So this thing can wreck us.
Yeah, there's a possibility.
So if it's third round, then if she's tied up, I get an action. Sprinkles gets an action,
Yeah.
and the dire bat gets an action.
Yep. Yeah,
Yes?
top of the round, your turn.
Okay.
Yep. All three of you.
Sorry, I'm looking up dire
And
bat.
the
stat.
voices.
Yes, please send your army to go kill this thing.
Get
I'm working
'em.
on it.
Could have brought the dogs too.
I know. I have 4 of them.
She's a freaking twisted Pokemon trainer.
Okay,
Hit
I
me
am a
with my little dog
Pokemon trainer.
and my bat. And my
All right, so we'll do the bat first.
Sprinkle Zard.
12.
12 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, that actually does not get through its natural armor class.
Okay.
So no, 12 misses.
Okay. Then let's do sprinkles. What's he gonna do?
Get them sprinkles.
Get him.
Such a cute dog.
Such a cute puppy.
Till he eats your face.
Or scared, makes you pee yourself. One of the
Right?
two.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just do. Let's see. A bite.
Or
21.
that'll hit.
Okay. For 3.
Okay.
And then I will do. I'll just do a regular attack. $20.
That'll hit. Yeah, I'm actually getting warm in here.
Nice.
That's. Oh no, that's not the right one. That's not the right dice. Thank
Is it
God, because
8?
that was a shitty roll.
Better.
7.
7 damage. All right. So now we're on Searson.
I'll do another crossbow bolt at the horror in the corner.
Okay.
That is a nat 20 again.
Double hit.
Oh,
See if we
hey,
can roll 3
look at that.
again.
We're gonna do more. We're gonna do more than 3 damage this time, boys.
No.
All right.
We're gonna call it 14 damage.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
Nice. Very good.
All right. Nemo.
So the lady's tied up, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Tied
Well,
up,
I'm
knocked
attacking
out.
with. I'm joining in the
She's-
pile here.
She's knocked out too, right?
Okay.
Yeah, you guys knocked her unconscious.
All right. So this creature.
Sure.
Oh yeah, that's a hit. That's going to be a 29.
That's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
a hit.
That's 18 damage.
All right. That creature dies.
Ooh. What happens when it dies?
It just falls to the ground and dies.
Oh. Well, that's
Yeah, no, nothing super dramatic. Not with that one.
not dramatic like the last guy.
No, definitely not.
Loot the room.
Heck yeah, let's do that.
Loot her
Okay.
body. What's she got on her?
Good question. So,
I mean, her body's in the room. It's the same thing.
Oh, interesting. There is a book, relatively large book, almost 500 pages and weighing 10 pounds. The title is
Whoa.
Probably something awful.
I'm going to change the title here. Transference manuscripts. Transference
Okay.
manuscripts. And that's from page 54 of TT. Book also. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, interesting. That's got some cool stuff going on with it. All right, and for her gear, what she has on her, and this will be from page 58 of TT. She is carrying 5 scrolls. She's wearing a chain shirt, carrying a rapier. She's got that nice headband with the topaz stone and a nice ring. She also has a silver symbol bearing the yellow sign and a pouch of powdered diamond.
Powdered diamond.
Yep,
Is she gonna resurrect somebody?
maybe.
That seems problematic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what are y'all
Way to
doing?
stumble into the boss room.
Yeah,
shit.
real early
Pretty
on.
much. You guys started at the bottom.
That was probably smart.
Yeah,
Going through all the hedges that were probably terrible and
yeah,
Mhm.
with all the booby traps and the terrible plants and beasts in there. Nice.
go team.
Yay.
What's like the throne and all that?
Yeah, can I inspect that? See if there's anything hidden?
Nothing hidden. Everything else is pretty normal, but you can tell that it's relatively newer construction. At least the add-ons. The room itself,
old.
yeah, it appears to be very old, but it seems to have been repurposed. The mosaic is new. All the yellow sign stuff is new. The throne is new. All of that stuff is new. But the room itself is pretty old.
So like all the yellow sign stuff, like that's just, it's like coming down, right? Like we're just gonna take all that down,
Do you want to spend time taking that down?
push it into a pile, burn it. No, okay, never mind.
That's up to you guys.
So I have lots of questions still.
Yeah.
For killing the boss, I feel like I have lots of questions still.
Yeah, I
Well, the
think
boss
we.
is still alive, which is a good
Well,
thing.
Yeah, we can
Have
question her.
questions.
Capturing the boss, rather. At this point, I feel like it's a good time to like
Take her-
retreat.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
take.
I think we need to take her to the Justicars,
I'll carry
question
her.
her, and then we can come back and maybe search the rest of the mansion, see if we missed
Yeah.
anything.
Right. I would also like to take that body back with us to the Justicars, because they're wearing like a Justicar
True.
Inquisitor
Oh,
outfit.
okay, the corpse from the other room. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll carry the chick.
All right. You get them back to the Temple of Farandal back in Westmore.
We explain
Um,
what that thing was doing to that corpse.
Oh yeah, that thing's still attached to the corpse.
Yeah.
All right. So the Justicars and investigators ask you, leave them with us. They do recognize the body. They say it's one of theirs. Her name is Amari. She had actually left. She had gone to investigate Fort Halicourse about the missing magistrate and disappeared. So that's who that is. They will need some time with the device to determine what it is and what it does. And then they are willing to question Melisande to find out what was going on, what exactly she was doing, and what was going on.
So I feel like questioning is kind of their thing.
Yeah, that's definitely their thing.
Like on their list of abilities.
Yeah.
That's near the top for them. But we take all her stuff. So like
Okay.
she can't use it against them.
Yep. Yeah, and they have a way to bind her so she can't use magic. They actually have some specially designed shackles.
Perfect.
That's
Nice.
terrifying.
Stuff
But okay.
to handle magic users and nullify
Well,
their
they'd have
abilities.
to know.
You guys got any extra of that stuff laying around? We can use it.
No.
Of course not.
Borrow some of that.
Yeah, you can,
No. This stuff is very. Plus, they say she appears to be a divine. She's definitely a priestess. So taking away her holy symbol has neutralized most of her magical ability, but they'll definitely take care of the rest of it.
Like, and that's silver, so feel free to melt that down and make a new symbol out of that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they definitely will destroy this symbol of the
Evil something rather.
yeah, the Lord of Nightmares. So yeah, they it's night when you get back to town, or it's later in the evening, so it's nighttime by the time you drop them off, talk to the Inquisitors and all that stuff. So I take it. They say they'll need a couple days. And you guys are pretty much
We're
good to
basically not done exploring the mansion though, so like
Yeah.
we accidentally walked into her.
yeah.
So there's still things that need
Right.
removed.
Well, they do suspect that whatever was going on there, you've definitely put a stop to it. It sounds like, if you've captured Melisande, who was pretty much in charge, whatever was going on has probably been put a stop to. But yeah, there may be more clues or more information back in Iris Hill, which we can breeze through because we will get to it here in a second. But anyway, so yeah, it's nighttime. You guys, what are you gonna do?
Nighttime is the right time, right?
Yeah.
Head back to
Nighttime is the right time for rest time.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's kind of what I meant.
yeah.
Some of us are damaged. Some of us could probably use some spells back.
Yeah.
Yep.
I really don't like to drag out dungeons like that, but I mean, we're here, so
No, that's what you want to do.
What do you mean drag it out?
like over multiple days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like giving time to like reset and whatnot. But, yeah, I feel like resting and
Well, I think we needed to get her to the Justicars so that they could make sure she couldn't cast and stuff like that. So
Let me get a bottle of water. I'll be right back.
or like escape
yeah.
and find a new base of operations and do all this again. Yeah. I feel like that was probably the best play. Is there anything anybody needs to do this evening before we rest and then Nope.
Should we look up what's on the page 51 of TT, what we got out of the tomb while we're here, in case
And
we
I
can
think we
use?
need to know
Could we-
page 58. We've got scroll,
Yeah.
chain shirt, rapier, the headband. There's a ring.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff we could possibly use.
like identify?
Yeah.
Sure.
We could probably get the Justicars to do it if we solve their problem here in the town. Maybe they have somebody who would do that for us.
Yeah, they probably do.
I mean,
The stuff
have we really solved the problem?
She's the biggest problem. I
We
mean-
solved a problem.
In this area, this is
Right.
All right. From page 51, it's all valuables. It's all stuff that needs to be
Sold.
appraised or sold.
Can I appraise that stuff?
Yeah, you've got roughly 4,500 gold in valuables.
So 4,500 in gold and valuables.
Yeah, in 4,500 gold in valuables. Jewelry and other precious trappings.
Nice.
You said 58. The scrolls you guys can figure out by reading or by looking at them, not reading them, obviously.
Yeah, don't read them aloud.
You do have a scroll of cure serious wounds.
Ooh, that's nice.
That one's
Hold
high
on.
level.
Mm-hmm.
Let me write these down.
Yep.
Cure serious. Okay.
Mhm. The scroll of dismissal.
Dismissal.
Uh-huh.
It's
Like go away.
like banishment, like low level
Similar.
banishment.
Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 scrolls of restoration.
And I'll be right back, y'all. I'm going to take Hank outside real quick.
Okay.
Good. All right,
And
now
then
go for the good stuff that Derek might want.
A scroll of sending.
Oh. Yep.
And then you have a chain shirt +1.
Okay.
A rapier +1.
Okay.
A headband of inspired wisdom +2.
That's kind of a druid thing. Or
Yeah.
priest
That
thing.
is kind of a druid thing. Druid or priest, yeah.
And
Well,
a
it was
ring of
wisdom plus what?
2.
Okay.
And a ring of protection +1.
Does that doesn't stack with bracers, does it?
Not braces of protection. It'll stack with braces of armor.
I think I have protection.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I'm not sure
it
which one you have.
I think
Yeah.
you have. I wrote your name next to it. Hold on, let me see.
depends on the type of armor.
No, you have bracers of armor +2, Brett.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the bracers of armor are an armor bonus, so they won't stack with any other armor bonus. Ring of protection, I think, is
Is that a deflection bonus?
deflection bonus. That's what I was thinking of. So that won't stack with any other. It's the type of bonus that determines whether it'll stack or not.
gotcha. So that would stack with the
It would, yeah.
bracers. If nobody else wants them, I mean, my AC is pretty darn high.
What's your AC?
It's like 22, I think.
22.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's higher than everybody's.
Well, we need to give that ring of protection to somebody else then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Mister, I haven't been
'Cause,
duped.
I can't. Well, no. When I do get hit, I get fucking smashed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Nimmo already has a ring of protection +1.
Does he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So the next
armor class is 21. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
So
Jesus.
the next lowest AC is Graven.
Okay, then it's Graven's.
Okay. I don't have a deflection bonus. I don't.
Is there anything else that I missed?
That we have a +1 chain shirt and a +1 rapier. I don't think either of those would be beneficial. We got some pretty cool scrolls.
I heard a couple of the scrolls were good, so.
And then there was the headband was of inspired wisdom +2. So I think that's probably going to sit on my head. I don't know what that does to my stuff.
I think it just takes your wisdom up 2 points.
Yeah, because my wisdom is already at 18.
Yeah. 20 wisdom.
Nice. That's like an extra spell slot.
Yeah, I know.
And then the powdered diamond, the sorcerer would recognize as a spell component. It's about 400 gold pieces worth of powdered diamond there, roughly.
He can't hear you. He's typing.
No, I heard you. 400 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Yep, pretty much.
That's a good chunk of change. Plus, I think diamond. What is diamond dust used for?
It's a couple different spells, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. If it were 5th edition, I would say Revivify. It's probably, I think, the most common priest spell.
And I'm looking
I
through
think
her
it-
spells, and she doesn't even have resurrect or reincarnate or.
But maybe she's collecting it for somebody else.
Right.
Yeah, I think it might have been for one of her other spells. Maybe hypnotic pattern or
Maybe.
I don't know.
Wow.
She doesn't need it now.
Identify is really cheap for Pathfinder.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's wine stirred with an owl feather.
yeah,
It used to be a pearl that was worth 100 gold.
yeah.
Which is ridiculous because identifying magic is like a pretty basic thing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I never understood why it was like, here's this uber expensive thing that you need.
Yeah, I mean, I think and that's why I don't really worry about it when you guys are back in town. Because you can basically just spend a week. Okay, we sleep, memorize it, sleep, memorize it. Like, that's pointless and a waste of time. So we're not going to do that. So we're just going to identify everything at once.
I 100% believe we had spell slots left though.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
like you could have just memorized 10 identifies and go to sleep and memorize, identify everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's all our goodies.
Yeah, that's everything you found that you
Mhm.
called out on those 2 pages.
How did we divide up the gold? Did we divide that up yet or no?
We haven't.
Okay.
Says the character that doesn't have any necessary use for gold.
Seems reasonable, right?
What kind of armor does Derek have?
Let me see here.
What do you have, sir?
Armor class is 16, but let me see what it is.
Yeah, but You don't. You have.
I don't see it listed. Oh,
Pretty sure you
studded
just-
leather armor. Yeah, studded
Yeah.
leather.
Chain shirt would be an upgrade, wouldn't it?
I think so.
Chain shirt. It's +1 too, so I feel like that's an upgrade for you.
I could use that if it is.
I believe it is.
And chain shirt is still light, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't be affected by the reduction in movement, right?
Correct.
It's like I played barbarian.
The chain shirt's actually very good for like barbarians and rangers.
Right.
Yeah, so
That's
I'll
cool.
write down the stats if we can get them. I'll equip that if it's better.
Yeah, chain shirt is going to give you a +4 armor bonus
Instead of +3.
instead of +3.
I'm gonna write it on
And
your character
then-
sheet, FYI.
Yeah, I'm
So
writing
you
it down
have
here
the-
too.
The magical +1, so you're really getting a bump of 2
What is it? +1 what?
+1 to your armor bonus.
Okay.
So it actually gives you a +5
+5. Yeah.
armor
Cool.
class.
All right.
And yeah, his dex isn't high enough, I don't think, to even be affected by the max.
Isn't it like
dex bonus.
+2 or +3?
It's a +4 max dex bonus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's why it's such a good for rangers and barbarians and stuff.
Yeah.
It's still considered light armor, and it doesn't really hit your dex.
Are you putting that on my character sheet as in
On your
I'm
actual
wearing-
character? Yeah.
Yeah. So Rachel, after we'll figure it out another time, but I'll get an updated copy of that at some point.
Yeah, and I need to kind of go through this inventory list that I have and probably just send Trevor a, hey, we're going to sell this item. How much? is it
Right.
worth? And he can,
Right.
and then we can divide that all up. Maybe sometime this weekend I'll have a chance. I got to go through my personal inventory. Looks like I need to clean up my sheet a little bit.
17. Touches dex.
Now that my wisdom is 20, I get extra spells.
Oh, that's a pretty good boost for AC there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
that
you.
should be nice.
That'll make you a little less squishy.
A
Hopefully.
little less squishy. Yeah, I need that, especially after that one terrible hit
Yeah.
point roll.
Well, and as we start to gain levels, things are just going to hit you more and more.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'll be getting a lot of attention.
You are the meat shield.
Yeah,
Pretty
without the hit
much.
points yet, but it'll get there.
Well,
It'll
stop
get
rolling. Stop rolling poorly on the hit point section.
Yeah.
You want.
You're close to your next level too, and that'll help.
I think we all are.
Yeah, we all are.
Now, I'm assuming we're coming up on 9 o'clock. Are we going to continue?
I think we're close. I mean, this is probably a good spot, and then we can go back in there because I'm probably going to need to make some modifications based on what you've already done.
Yeah, we probably kind of wrecked your.
Oh no, not at all. That's how it goes.
Okay.
But I do need to give you guys experience.
I don't know if it wrecked it. It just definitely threw a wrench in it.
Oh yeah, it just
we just
came-
speed things up.
Yeah.
We just sped things up a lot.
Just think, had we gone right, we would have still been in there right now.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Or
We'd
You
be
roll the
getting hit by.
dice to decide.
Yeah, I just rolled it. It was a 10, even left.
2250
Damn
of
it.
the experience points.
What was it?
2250.
close.
Yeah. How close are you guys?
So close.
I might go over. Let me see.
How close?
We
I think
needed-
Derek's over.
We
but
needed
I-
2,337. I think was what we needed.
Oh Jesus! Let's just do that. It's close enough. Plus, I should probably give you guys bonus experience for handling the boss the way you did and getting her back and getting her questions. So let's just.
I'm sorry, I take that back.
237 was last week's what we got.
Yeah.
That's what we
It's-
got last week.
No, we were 2,576 away.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Plus 2,576.
Yes.
So we'd be
That'll account for the bonus experience for capturing her take
So-
me back to be
so
questioned.
It's
Graven,
definitely level
or-
5.
Marcus.
Yo.
So from the last time we played plus this time, I need you to add 4,913 experience to my character sheet.
4,913.
And 13. Yep.
Andy needs to level up, right?
Yeah, so I don't have a book to know what I should choose though.
It's
Unless-
okay.
Marcus, you know
I'll look
what's
around.
best for
I'll look through
barbarians.
it this weekend and give you some suggestions, and then you can kind of,
Okay.
if you want to. So there's a website, right?
Okay.
Called. Um. It's www.d20pfsrd.com.
pfsrd.com.
Uh huh.